If I unmute the mic. How's it going, everyone? It is time to continue the campaign. And if I could say it right without looking. Oh, I looked. The Mad Titan Shadow. I just want to say the Mad Titan Shadow. I want to say Shadow of the Mad Titan. Solo, how are you? I was doing some research on that villain I sent you. I think we can do it. I actually that whole thing was done by random. I used a randomizer for that. But I figured out a nice little cheese that we could do with that, and it all requires using armadillo. Would you like to hear my theory or my idea? Well, we're getting into logistics. Okay. So I'm thinking, I don't know here. I'm thinking about continuing on using Thor because I'm in the Thor mood, and I want to build a Justice deck, and I want to use that card. Oh wait, never mind. We can still make Loki our ally. So I forgot because Armadillo is actually an elite villain. So I had this idea. It's like, well, wait a minute. What if I use that redemption side scheme? Throw it on what we would do. All right, this was my idea. All right, if they didn't have the whole elite nonsense because you can't target the minion if it's got elite on it. Armadillo gets tough status cards. He can get multiple tough status cards on him. We just let him activate, and I would block it because he only attacks for 2, and then we just keep adding a tough on him, adding a tough, and then we clear the player's game, and then we would take him under control, and then we just block Ronan with it. On paper, I mean, oh my god, it would have worked too if it wasn't elite. That's the thing that sucks. But we can't do it with him because he's an elite. We can't target him. So I was so excited this morning when I was going through cards because I was like, oh my god, this would be so funny because as broken as Ronan is. We just keep blocking. We would just keep using. We could get one block with the with Armadillo because it just soaks up the tough. I would let him attack us. Like we probably couldn't do it like a million times because he still activates, but I don't know. My heart was in the right direction. But, yeah, so. Unfortunately, it's illegal. Unfortunately. But, anyways. The only messages I've seen so far is, hey, yeah, tell me, nice. And then I just got your half of my messages aren't coming through. Unless they're... seem like they're going through. But... anyways. We can still capture Loki. And then we can play Get Help with him. Basically throw him to the wolves. You know, it's too bad too that like their text box becomes blank because it would have been sweet if if he was about to die, we would be allowed to discard a top card of the encounter deck and then get the treachery and then still heal him. That would have been a nice little thing. But, yeah. I don't know that. It's time for some Sunday Fun Day. So, we left off on... so, last time I did this, last week, we replayed Scenario 1. We took out Ebony Maw. We won the tower defense. Avengers Tower has been destroyed. That's just how I roll. There's going to be collateral damage, and we just let God sort it out, you know? It is what it is. So now we are going to fight the big dog himself, Thanos. So his deck is going to consist... set this up here. So, let's see here. Alright, so the Black Order's assault on Avengers Tower was so brutal, but the Avengers stood firm in defense. The tide of the battle turned when the Guardians of the Galaxy arrived to lift the siege. The combined forces of the Guardians and the Avengers was enough to drive back the armies of Thanos, yet, in the midst of the chaos, the Mad Titan used the Space Stone to teleport directly to Avengers Tower. Once inside, he seized the Reality Stone and teleported back to his enormous spaceship, Sanctuary. So with all the 6 Infinity Stones in his possession, it is only a matter of time before Thanos masters the power of the Infinity Gauntlet and wreaks havoc on the universe. You only have one shot at stopping him before it's too late. Unless I go back in time and do that. Then I can do that too. Alright, so Thanos' deck is pretty simple. Obviously, it's going to include the Infinity Gauntlet modular set. We have the Black Order modular set. We have our standards cards somewhere underneath there. I think right here. And then Children of Thanos. We have that also. The Infinity Stone Gauntlets. Real quickly, just a quick rundown. Is there a card that says that? I want that card. Even if I never play the game, I want the card just as like a something I just keep in my wallet and I just whip it out when I need to use it. So with the Infinity Gauntlet counter set, is the most powerful artifact in the Marvel Universe. I can't talk. To represent its unique and unprecedented power, the Infinity Gauntlet has its own encounter set for Marvel Champions. So the special modular set can be used in most Marvel Champions and card game scenarios by using the following rules. When using the Infinity Gauntlet set in a scenario, attach the Infinity Gauntlet attached to the villain. During setup, if there is more than one villain or no villain at the play at the start of the game, the Infinity Gauntlet set cannot be used. Well, that's not true, because I can just play the game the way I want to play, because that's what FFG said. After attaching the Infinity Gauntlet to the villain, shuffle the 6 Infinity Stone environment cards and set them aside face down. This is called the Infinity Stone deck. The Infinity Stone deck has its own discard pile. When an Infinity Stone environment is discarded, it is placed in the Infinity Stone deck discard pile. If the Infinity Stone deck is ever empty, shuffle the Infinity Stone deck discard pile, and basically it never runs out. It recycle, reuse. Each Infinity Stone environment has a unique special, and it's triggered by the gauntlet every time the villain activates. If there's no Infinity Stone environment in play when the villain activates, the gauntlet's ability just places the card on top of it instead. Hey, I got, here's a debate that I've had. So, like, because, I like, when I first got this, I basically just took out the Infinity cards because I wanted my first video ever was I wanted to beat Ultron on Expert with the Infinity Gauntlet with Wolverine protection. That's a sign of mental abuse that I take. I haven't done it yet. I'm gonna do it. I'm just working my way up to it. So what's the whole deal? Because when you start with this, do you start with this? I don't think you start with a stone on the table right away, right? Because it just says shuffle the deck. It doesn't say reveal. I know that from what I read, there are certain villains make you start with stones, but you don't start with stones revealed when you start the game. At least I don't think. And because it doesn't say you do, it just says force response, activates, resolve the special ability. Alright, so anyways, for campaign setup, we're going to put the side scheme, hack the Sanctuary's computer side scheme into play, which we have right here. This has a 2-threat, hinder 1, so start like 3, just like the other ones in the last couple of scenarios. When defeated, each player searches their deck and discard pile for 1 card, adds it to their hand, shuffles their deck, flip this card over. I'm not going to look to see what it says, because I want to surprise myself. Even though I've had it for a while. So this go over here. If Cosmo's in the campaign pool, put him in play. He's not. If Security Breach is in the campaign pool, shuffle into the encounter deck. It is. And then, if Avengers Tower had damage to it, deal 3 damage to each identity. I'm proud of that. I'll take that 3. So, start at 11, so that's... And then if Black Swan is in the campaign pool, which she is, she's not, we don't have to put her in play. But I do get to add my copy of Shorama in here. Boom, 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 boom. Yep. Cool. Alright, so... Okay. We're good. Yeah. Yeah. That's what I thought. I had a person try to have an argument with me about that. My phone is ringing. I just, can't answer that. Weird. Alright, Alright, we're gonna shuffle. Hopefully I can shuffle good. I hear Loki's pretty tough. Alright, so got got that. See rules insert for the Infinity Gauntlet. Did that. So we're going to go ahead and shuffle this up. These are our Infinity Stones. So that's done. And then the Infinity Stones threshold is 12. When revealed, put the top card of the Infinity Stone deck into play. Search the encounter deck for Sanctuary side scheme and reveal it. Shuffle the encounter deck. So we're going to reveal the Time Stone. And then we're going to grab Sanctuary. Give me Sanctuary from the law. That's an Iron Maiden song. My favorite band of all time. Sanctuary! Nice, more hinder. Alright, so Sanctuary. Alright, so Sanctuary, 3 threats, hinder 1, so that's going to be 4 per player, because it's 1 per player. When defeated, each player may spend up to 3 physical resources from their hand to deal 2 damage to Thanos for each physical resource spent. This way, this damage ignores tough status cards. That's neat. Fine with that. Alright, so we revealed it, we shuffled the encounter deck. We have our Infinity Gauntlets. So, while we're on the subject of shuffling real quick. So because the Infinity Gauntlet's permanent, cannot be removed. It gives the villain +1 scheme and attack. So Thanos is going to be going at us for 3-2. The whole game. He has Stalwart. He can't be stunned or confused. So there'll be no cute tricks I can do on him. Which makes my my one-side scheme completely useless. And Force Response, after the Infinity Stone deck runs out, give Thanos a face-down boost card. Oh, that's adorable. Cool. So I'll just remember that, I guess. A little bit. Just want to have a nice presentation. Looks cute. I'm just one of those people that just want to make the board look, just want to make the presentation look nice, but it's never going to be perfect in my eyes. So, it looks like crap. So, the Time Stone. Discard the top 4 cards of your... What's this? Oh. Did I not add that in there? So, top 4 cards of your deck. Place 1 threat on the main scheme for each different. Oh, that's neat. Alright, well. That's fair enough. Alright, this is gone. This is done. Alright, and then I gotta go through the Euro deck real quick. So I don't think I added that card. Yeah, I did, actually. Okay, I just had 2 copies. So I caught myself. I was trying to cheat. I was trying to put 2 of these in. I incriminated myself on camera. Whoops. Completely misfired. Alright. Well, I'm glad he doesn't start with any threat. Alright. I'm trying. Oh, so good. Okay. And commence. Game on. Alright, so we start on Adam Warlock side, meditating mode. We dropped 6 cards. So we get the Triskelion, we have Iron Man, Karmic Blast, Spoiling for Fights. That's good. And Cosmic War. That seems like that's going to be nice to have. Alright, so I can't touch the main scheme, but that's not like a really big deal because there's no threat on here yet. There's going to be threat once that hits. So maybe I try to get the Sanctuary, hack the Sanctuary computer done. We can't do any. I didn't even look at that. So, I think I already read it up. I totally forgot, but I can't do any damage to Thanos until that's out. So I think right now I'll be trying to take out what I can take out, maybe build up a board a little bit, and then see how it goes. For mulligans, I think I'm going to mulligan Iron Man. Maybe I want to keep that. Cosmic Ward might be good to have. I think I want to keep the energy. Spoiling for a fight would be good because I can at least recover. Recover and ready back up. But I want to thwart. I'm going to mulligan those two. And we're going to get solid. I can't even be mad at that. I got my cape and I got skilled investigator. All right. So let's do this. Let's recover for 3. That'll put us back up to full health. We get to put skilled investigator in for free. We'll pay the energy to put in our cape. We're gonna flip into hero. I think I can't get everything down, I don't think. Oh. I think this is just going to be a wash turn, I guess. Let's use the Spoiling for a Fight. Let's put Cosmic War down. No, actually we won't. We're going to Battle Mage. We'll use Triskelion. We're going to Battle Mage. And by using a Battle Mage and using throwing away a leadership card, I get +1 to all my stats. I gotta get more of these modifier tokens. Maybe one more set of 1s. Where's all my blue ones? Found them. So now I have two thwart, 2 attack, 2 defense. And I get to exhaust battle. Now I can exhaust my cape. Because as a hero response, after you resolve Adam Warlock's battle mage ability, exhaust the Warlock's cape, and then ready Adam Warlock. So Adam Warlock is readied. We'll go ahead and thwart 2 off of Sanctuary Computer. So this will go down to 1. And then next turn we'll be able to clear that. And that'll count as defeating a Sky Scheme, so we'll be able to exhaust that and draw another card with Skilled Investigator. Then we'll start working on Sanctuary. And, yeah. That was my idea. Alright, so we're going to ready up. We'll draw to our hand size of 5. So we get Soul World, Cosmic Awareness, Thor. Yes! I'm hitting everything right now. I always thought I could only draw up to 4 cards because I've been playing so much Thor now. Solid hand. Alright, and Villain's turn. So 1 threat goes onto the main. Thanos is going to activate against me and attack. We'll go ahead and defend since we have a defense of 3, and that way we're not, we're getting some usage out of that battle mage we did. So Thanos attacks for 3 with a boost of a boost effect. So after this activation resolves, we're going to place 1 pursuit counter on Pursuit by the Past. Let's do that now. So he attacked me for 3, I defended for 3, I take no damage. His force response, not force response, but the force response on the Infinity Gauntlet now activates. Or after the villain activates, we activate the stone that's in play, which is the Time Stone. So the Time Stone states I have to discard the top 4 cards of my deck and place 1 threat on the main scheme for each different card discarded this way. And then we place this in this card pile. Right, so we are going to discard something great like that. So an upgrade, my Shawarma, my Hulk. All right, so we did good. We got 1 of each. That's beautiful. Yeah, that's 4th threat that goes onto the main. Isn't that awesome? So now this went to 5. So good. I'm so good. I'm glad I shuffled good. All right, so now this would be discarded. So I will place this over here. Over here. I'll just do a discard pile setup thing over here that you can't see. That's fine. Who cares? Okay. So now that's done. Now we get the encounter card, which will be Master of the Stones. So this gets attached to Thanos, because that's what he needs, more attachments. He gets +1/+1. So now he has 3 scheme and 4 attack. Force Interrupt. When Thanos activates, put the top card of the Infinity Stone deck into play. And then at the end of this activation, discard Master of the Stones. Great. We'll go to player turn. So that happened. Too bad that wasn't something I could have used. Can't use that. Let's use... I want to get Source of Supreme out. I think that's important. Sources, so we'll use Thor, because we can't do damage to him anyways. There's no minions right now. I already got one Cosmic Ward down, so... No, we might need that. Let's do that. We'll get the Sorcerer Supreme out. So now I can have, I get a +1 in my hand size. Which is really neat, because I actually have a token for that. Oh, no. But it only works when you're in hero form. Alright, I'll get those later. As long as I can see them. It's my life savings I just saw fall down. And if you purchase any products from buy the same token, you know what I'm talking about. But my tokens are worth more than my cards. I'm not ashamed. Okay, so on that note, we lose our stats, because that was only until the end of the round. So we're kind of in a pickle. He's gonna be hitting me hard. Not in a good way. I wish I could have battle maged and readied up, but I can't. I'm just gonna get this on the table. And end my turn. There's nothing else I can do right now. So we'll ready up. Drop to 5. So Heroic Intuition. Stun Gun. Strength. Useless. Quasar. And then Magic Attack. Potentially, maybe might be good. Oh, can I really? I thought I had to do it with the... Oh, I didn't realize that. I was under the assumption I had to use an aspect guard. Thank you. I'm not going to replay it because I already drew the hand, but now it's good to know. Thank you for that. Education. I've been educated. Actually, I'm kind of glad I got this guy. I got Quasar out. He'll be very useful. I'm going to clear that first. Then that'll be off. Then when I drop him down, I'll be able to take one off on each. Alright, one threat goes on. So we are now at 6 on the main. Thanos is going to attack me. He's coming at me with 4 attack and a boost. I will defend, because I feel like that might be a good idea. And at least it won't be that bad. So he's hitting me for 5 damage. Not 5 damage, but 5 minus the 2. So I take 3. Could have been worse. Alright, so now the Force Interrupt activates here. Because I believe Force Interrupt goes first, then Force Response. I think it makes sense. Interrupt means I interrupt you. Response means, yeah. So common sense tells me it's Force Interrupt first. So Force Interrupt, when Thanos activates, put the top card in the... Oh, so I should have put the card on. So, okay, misplayed. So when he started his activated, this should have kicked in. And then this gets revealed. So this is revealed. He attacked me. Now the activation's done. This gets discarded. He loses his modifier on that. And then there's a stone in play, so the response kicks in. Then I get hit with this. Man, that's dirty-ish. That's dirty. He's a dirty girl. Discard an ally or upgrade or support you control. And then place this card. Okay, sure. Let me decide what I'm going to do. Obviously, I'm getting rid of that. Alright, cool. So we got the Reality Stone out of the way. Now we'll just get a Treachery card and hopefully it doesn't screw me over because, you know, I just got rid of Cosmic Ward. There you go. Avatar of Death. When revealed, Thanos attacks you. He gains Overkill and Piercing. Shit. That sucks. Alright, well, he's attacking me for 3. And discard the top card of the Infinity Stone deck and apply its boost icons. What? Are you serious? So he hits me for 5. Nice. It's gonna be a long afternoon. Oh, I should probably DoorDash some beer. Alright, well, I took my beatings, and I'm still alive. So I've survived 2 turns. Okay, let's figure this out. Oh, he activated too, also, so he gets that too. Yep, thank you. I just realized that, and I saw your thing. Yeah, yes, the stone he activated. Oh, he gets to heal 3 damage? Because he's taking damage. Oh, but he'll get the face down boost card. Alright, Alright, well, Heroic Intuition. We're gonna Battle Mage. We'll throw Heroic Intuition away. So we'll remove 2 threat from a scheme. We'll remove 2 threat off. Actually, no. Damn it. I wanted to hit this, but this is probably going to be the better move. Strength, Astonishing X-Men. We put in Quasar. So after he enters play, I remove 1 threat from each scheme. So we can't touch this, but we can remove 1 off of here. And we can remove 1 off of here. So this will go away. And then this is defeated. So when defeated, each player searches their deck and discard pile for 1 card, adds it to their hand, and then shuffles their deck, and then flip this card over. So let me do that first. See if there's anything in my deck that could be helpful. Ooh, one way or another, that could actually be helpful. Spider-Man? A summoning spell. This could be helpful. We'll go with the summoning spell. Get a free ally out. Holy crap! There's 9 people in here. Nope. Now there's not. Now there's only 4. Oh, must have been my other laptops I had activated. Alright, so we'll grab summoning spell, and then we'll flip this over to defensive protocols. This gets hindered 2 on it, so it's gonna be 4. And when the player phase ends, place 1 crash counter here. If there are 2 crash counters here, each player adds 1 copy of System Shock obligation card to their hand. And then remove this card from the game. So it sounds like I want to get rid of this quickly. Um, magic attack and stun gun to use summoning spell. So with summoning spell, it's a hero action. Discard cards from the top of your deck until you discard an ally, and then put that ally into play under your control. So we are discarding Mystic Senses, Lie in Wait, Zone Silence, One Way or Another, Night Nurse, Armored Vest, Spiritual Meditation. Hey, Captain America for free. Let's go. Let's go. That's what you like to see. We're gonna Battle Mage Heroic Intuition. We're gonna remove 2 threat off of defensive protocols. And then Warlock's Cape, Exhaust to ready myself back up. We'll have Captain America thwart 2 off of that. So now defensive protocols is defeated. Okay, so I guess I get no rewards, but it's I don't have to worry about. I assume the crash counters are bad because they don't sound good. Um, this is at 6. He's gonna scheme if I do that. But I have some blockers now. Oh wait, crap! I forgot Skilled Investigator. I should have exhausted that earlier. So Skilled Investigator, draw into Wolverine. That's a win in itself. He's gonna take the hit. So let's just do. We're gonna thwart. This is probably not a good idea. I should probably flip down, but I don't want to have that go any further. So let's remove 1 threat off of here. So I still can't do any damage to him. So he'll take 1 consequential. And he'll be exhausted. And then we'll hold on to Wolverine. And we'll ready up. Alright, so we get to drop to a hand size of 6. So we got our staff. We got a Mystic Sense. This is good. And then Energy Shield. And then so 3, 4, 5. Cosmic Awareness. Spider-Man. Alright, 1 threat goes on to the main. It's now Villain's turn. Thanos is going to activate. He is going to attack. We're going to have Quasar take the block on that. So he's going to be attacking for 3 based with the boost. 2 boost, so that's 5 damage. So that will defeat Quasar. And then the Soul Stone activates. Heal 3 damage from the villain and give him a face down boost. He's at full health still. Oh, actually, I didn't even put his health on there. What does he got? 16? Yeah, so he's at 16. He hasn't taken any damage because he's got Sanctuary in place still. Alright, so he's going to get a face down boost card for later. This has been satisfied. We get a encounter card. He has a helmet. Thanos now has Retaliate. here. Let's put that here. So the only way we can get rid of this is making a basic attack against Thanos, and then using a mental and physical resource to discard. Okay, we are now on player turn. Where to begin? Would this be weird if I did this? I'm gonna go 2 resources. Oh wait, he's got tough. I forgot to. So he shouldn't have ever took any damage. He just would have lost his tough. Um. One, 2. Put our staff out. We're going to use the staff. We use Cosmic Awareness to get Mystic Sense out. And then we're going to thwart 1 off of here. And then this goes to 2. And then we Battle Mage to remove 2 off of that. And then we get to ready up. And then also, because I Battle Mage, I can exhaust it. Or, exhaust, I draw 1 card. So I get to draw a card into Pip. When defeated, each player may spend up to 3 physical resources from their hand to deal 2 damage to Thanos for each physical resource spent this way. That's damage ignores. So technically I could just throw him away and do damage, but I don't think that would be good. So I'm not going to. But now Thanos can take hits. I can exhaust this for defeating a side scheme, so I can draw another card into a Karmic Blast. So remove 2 off of here. We'll bring this down to 4. What's he scheming for? 3 and a boost. He's going to get 2 boost cards. Probably not ideal to go down this turn. Cap takes 1 damage. I'll thwart 1 more off of here. Actually, you know what? I'm going to attack Thanos to deal... Well, yeah, he'd deal 1 damage. And then I get hit for Retaliate. That drops me down to 2. And then I'm going to... I'm going to spend the physical and then the wild for a mental. And we're going to get rid of his helmet. Okay. And we're going to ready it. Drawing out to a hand size of 6. Combat Training. Death Focus. Clarity of Purpose. Basic Spell. Quantum Magic. and Cyclops. One threat goes on to the main. Thanos is attacking. He has 2 boost cards. He no longer has the retaliate. So he's attacking for 3. I definitely die if I don't have Captain America block this, so I have no choice. So Captain America is going to get punched out, just like in the movie. So base of 3, 4, 5. And then after this activation, place the pursuit counter. So Cap takes the hit. Force response, we reveal a stone because we don't have one there. We reveal the space stone, which will, once I activate it, it'll discard cards from the top of the counter deck until a minion is discarded. Then we put that minion into play, engage with you, and then place this card in the Infinity Stone deck, discard pile. We will, hopefully he doesn't attack. He does, and I die. Oh, I should have never got rid of Pip. So Thanos attacks you. Attack gains overkill and piercing. We'll defend, and then yeah, I think that's it. What was that? So that's 5. Yeah. So 2. It's 5. Yeah, because he has 3. No, it's 6. I'm sorry, 6. So I take 4 damage. I die. I thought things were starting to go in go in the right direction. I shouldn't have gotten rid of Pep. That was my mistake. Because I could have definitely got him on the table to block one of those attacks. I would have had 2 defenders. I got greedy. I thought I could get away with it. I know better now. Yeah, because if Pip's in my hand, I could interrupt. And I could have spent the energy and the mental resource. I could have put him on the table. He comes in with tough, so he would have soaked the damage. Cap would have died, but I would have survived. Yeah. Shit. I had everything. I had all the good cards on the table. That's not going to happen again. I only did 1 damage to him. All that for a drop of blood? How poetic. At least I got to recreate the Captain America getting punched out by Thanos. Yeah, what's your schedule like today? Because I'm gonna replay this, and then no matter what happens, I'm probably gonna get off, and I got spare time. I'm down. If you're later on. All right. Let's start that. Round 6. All right, sounds good. Yeah. Yeah, I'm just gonna replay this one more time, and then see where it goes. Yeah. Here. Sanctuary. Sanctuary goes back into play. This goes back into play. So this comes in with 4. And then this comes into play with 3. That's cleared. Yeah. So that's 4-3. Crisis icon back on. Put everything back in here. Yep. Alright, so again, replaying this now, we're all at the full health except for Warlock. Meditation mode. He starts with 8 because there was damage on Avengers Tower. So I take 3 damage. Yes. And then Rune Reveal put the top card of the Infinity Stone deck into play. So we're starting it off with the Reality Stone. And then we reveal Sanctuary comes in with the 3 threat +1 per player for Hinder, so that's going to be 4. And then Hack the Sanctuary computer comes in with 2 threat +1 from that Hinder, so that's going to be 4 or 3. And we're all set to go. Alright, let's see if we can get a decent card draw. So we're going to go starting off with Strength, Astonishing X-Men, that's useless. Magic Tag, Karmic Blast, Hulk, that could be fun. But not really. Cosmic Awareness. Yes. Can't do any damage. There's no point in having him or this. Or that. There's no point in attacking. We need to get. So this might be more useful. So we'll mulligan these 4. And then we're gonna go Cosmic Ward, Genius, Soul World. Alright, that works. I can't be mad at that. It's gonna be a little slow. Okay, let's use Strength. We'll put Under Surveillance on. This increases the main scheme by 4. So 12, so 16 will be the threshold. And then we're gonna flip the, yeah, flip the hero, or no, recover. We're gonna go back to 11. We flip over. We're gonna play Cosmic Awareness. So this is a thwart. We're gonna target Sanctuary's computer. Remove 3 from a scheme. How would that work? So if I remove, if I remove the 3 before I do the next part of this, oh, so I gotta remove the 3 and discard. So I'll just discard 1, I guess, which is a Quantum Magic. So that'll clear it, and then this comes in with another 3. So when defeated, I can add 1 card from my hand and then add it to my. I can add it to my hand. So I guess those get discarded. And I have those in my hand still. So I think. So this is. Let me grab Zone Silence. Then I'm going to use Cosmic Ward and Zone Silence to choose Defensive Protocol. And I'm going to remove 3. That sucks. But we're done with it. And we got Soul World still in our hand. I should be... Okay. And we have no board, and it's end of our turn. Holding on to Soul World. We get Cyclops. We got a Stun Gun. He's useless. Summoning Spell, which is good. And then Mystic Senses, which helps draw cards, so that's good to go. Okay, one threat goes on to the main. Thanos is going to attack. We will defend. He's attacking for 3. And then Insight 1. Oh no. This is just a boost effect. Give Thanos a tough card. So Thanos got tough. So yeah, he only attacks for 3. So I'll take 1 damage. And then we discard, and then Reality Stone activates. Discard an ally, upgrade or support your control, place it, and then, well, I don't have a board, so, aha! I win. Counter card is Black Dwarf. Black Dwarf's attacks gain overkill. So. He's got 6 health too. That's kind of mean. All right. Do a summoning spell. And discard so we get an ally. Hey, nice. Unfortunately, his response doesn't activate because we didn't play from the hand, but that would have been cool. But Spider-Man's in play. We are going to get that out. Two, 3, 4, 5. One threat on. Thanos is going to attack. I will defend that. Actually, no. Spider-Man will defend that. So he's attacking for 3, 4, 5. We reveal another stone. He's going to attack for 3. I'll block for 2. Take 1 damage. Takes me down to 4. We will get an encounter card and Master of the Stones. So he gets +1 added. And then before he... So when in the beginning when he activates, we put the top card of the Infinity Stone deck into play. So he's going to have 2 stones that are going to activate. So, cool. Alright. Let's play one way or another. Trying to figure out what's the let's grab this one. We'll grab the Titan's Throne, when defeated, choose, and discard an Infinity Stone. Might be good. So that comes in with 2 threat. And then I get to draw 3 cards. So we got a basic spell. So we play that. We can do heal 3 damage, remove 3 thwart, or deal 3 damage. Cosmic War, we have a Thor. That might actually be good, actually. This actually might be a better play. Put him in. I can remove 1 threat off of each scheme. Skill Investigator. Yeah, definitely play that. So we get that in for free. Battle Mage will let me throw 2 damage on somebody, which is him. I can't ready up. Maybe this is the better play. Battle maybe play basic. If I'm short a resource. Or if I battle mage, throw him, remove the 2 off of that, then I can skill investigator, get a card, and I can get rid of that soul stone. I play that, I can throw 3 on here. I think I think we're gonna battle mage. Yeah, we're gonna battle mage Kasar. We'll remove 2 threat off of Titan's Throne. So then we can actually choose and discard Infinity Stone and play. Then we can skill Investigator to draw a card into a pip. Actually, it works out pretty nicely. What do I need? Mental and a physical? If I remove 3 threat off of there, then that's almost done. So throw 3 damage. I'd throw the 3 damage on him. Yeah, if we're gonna basic spell, throw 3 damage on him. So he's almost dead. And then I'm gonna hold on to these 3. I think I need to draw into a mental though. Which I'm thinking maybe I should throw the Thor, put a Cosmic Ward out so I have defense on that. Yeah, let's do that. Cosmic Ward goes down just so we got something to protect ourselves with. And then we're going to ready up, hold on to Pip. And then we're going to drop to hand size of 5. So we hold on to Pip. There you go. Cosmic Awareness. Got the cloak, or cape. We got Wolverine. Now we don't have an energy bolt. Oh, yeah, we do. That's good. That works. So we have a Pip. We can put Pip into play. And then pretty much that's all we can do. Alright. Thanos' turn. So 1 threat goes on to the main. This goes up to 3. He's going to attack. So Force Interrupt. When Thanos activates, place the top card of the Infinity Stone deck into play, which is going to be the Power Stone. And then at the end of activation, that card goes away. So he's only going to have 1 stone to activate, though. So he's attacking. So he gets his boost, and that's going to be for 4 and a boost. Do I want to do that? Might be the best idea. Alright, so we're going to use Pip's interrupt. When a player is attacked, spend a mental and a energy resource to put Pip Control into play under any player's control. We're going to put under our control. He comes into play with toughness. And we're going to go ahead and have him defend the Thanos attack. So he's attacking for 4, 5, 6, 7. And so that soaks up his tough. And then this gets discarded. And then Force Response activates the Power Stone. I become stunned. So I cannot attack. And if I was already stunned, I would take 3 damage. Black Dwarf is going to attack for 3, and I will take 3. Actually, no, I can defend. I'm going to defend, and then only take 1. I mitigated a lot of potential bad damage on that one. Counter card comes in. It is another Side Scheme Tribute. When defeated, deal the player who defeated this a face down counter card. This comes into play. It puts on a crisis icon. Can't touch the main until that's gone. And then 2 threat goes onto that Side Scheme. Alright. It is now our turn. Fortunately, Pip's exhausted, so I can't touch anything. I'm stunned. I can Battle Mage, which I think I will. Unfortunately, I would have to throw the Wolverine away, but I gotta get rid of that guy, so I'm gonna do that. Battle Mage, using an aggression card, do 2 damage to Black Dwarf. Black Dwarf is defeated. I'm gonna hold on to my Warlock cape. And yeah, that's all we got. So I'm gonna rate it. And then we're gonna drop to 5. So we got our other Mystic Sense, Iron Man, armored vest, and a shield spell. Definitely gonna use that. Alright, one threat onto the main goes to 4. Thanos attacks. We'll have Pip defend that, so he's attacking for... Oh, these modifiers are actually going down. So he's attacking for 3. Discard the top card of the Infinity Stone deck and apply the boost icon for the activation. So it's going to be 3, 4, 5. So Pip's defeated. We'll get an encounter card. And Evil Alliance. When revealed, each Nemesis minion in play activates against you. If no minions are activated this way, place 3 pursuit cards and pursue by the past. I'm going to go ahead and do a Force Interrupt. Use my Cosmic Ward. When you reveal a Treachery card, you can go ahead and cancel its effects and discard it. And now we're on player turn. Alright, on that note, I am still stunned. I'm going to go ahead and do a couple of things here. I'm going to use my Mystic Sense and my Armored Vest to put in my cape. I really wanted to put all that in, but can't. I'm going to thwart. Actually, I'm probably going to exhaust. I'm going to exhaust to get rid of my stun. And then I'm going to Battle Mage and throw Iron Man away to give myself +1/+1 on all my stats till the end of round. And that's because I use the leadership card. I Battle Mage the leadership card. And then I can exhaust Warlock's Cape to ready myself back up. And then I'm going to thwart 2 off of this. And then we defeated Tribute. And then when defeated, deal the player who defeated the scheme a face down encounter card. That's mine. And then I get to Skill Investigator to draw it into Quantum Magic. Too little too late on that one. Alright, so we'll hold on to those. Alright, so on exhaust, and then we're going to drop to hand size of 5. So there's our number 3, Karmic Blast. Make the call. And then Protective Training. Alright, once... Oh, this is gone too. 1 threat onto the scheme goes to 5. Thanos is going to attack. That's, yeah. So he gets his boost. Let's defend. It's not going to defend much, but so he's attacking for 3 and then 4. So to my defense of 3, I only take 1 damage. Solid. And then we reveal a stone. And then we are going to get another encounter card. So revealing the first one, Sinister Strike. Place 1 pursuit counter and pursue by the past. Then if there are any counters on it, the villain will attack you. There are. So he's attacking again. For a 3 and a boost, I'm going to let that go through. So 3. And then discard an ally or upgrade you control. That's just not cool. Alright. So I'm going to take 3 damage. That'll take me to 4. And then Mind Stone activates. I become confused. If I was already confused, I would discard a card, but I'm not. So there's that. And then the other encounter card is Avatar of Death. Thanos will attack you, and then this attack gains Overkill and Piercing. So again, he's attacking for 3 and a boost. That's going to be 3/4. We'll go ahead and use our shield spell. So I can only play this if I have the Mystic trait. When you would take any amount of damage from an attack, discard that many cards from the top of your deck to prevent all damage from an attack. So he's attacking for 4. I'm discarding 4. So we discard our Death Focus, we discard our energy, we discard our energy shield, and then we discard our Karmic Blast. Glad I held on to that card. And then, because he activated another stone, the Time Stone is now in play. And that's end of round. We lose our modifiers. We're confused. We got nothing going on. We're scared. This is going to discard the top 4 cards of my deck, which is actually kind of convenient. So, who's in here? Who can help? Thinking. I wish I had a resource. I can make the call, put Pip in play. I'll have him on the field with the toughness. He'll be able to soak that up. But I want a Quantum Magic. Maybe grab that shield spell again. Or what else would be a better candidate? Thor. I mean, Kazar would be good too, because he can remove 1 threat off of each scheme. I could Battle Mage and heal him by 1. And then I could ready up. I probably would flip down to heal, because I'm going to get Soul Stone. I think that's what I'm going to do. I think we grab Pip. Okay, no, maybe no, because I wouldn't have enough anyways. Sucks. Alright, Karmic Blast and Power Protection. To make the call, we're going to get Pip into the field. He comes into play with Toughness. And then... oh my god. And then I could Battle Mage this just to get readied up to do a recovery, or just to exhaust and get rid of my confusion, but I don't think I'm going to. I'm going to flip down, because I'm going to I'm going to reset my deck, and then I get to use Soul World. So I'll be able to heal myself. I might as well just discard this card. So I'm going to go ahead and discard this card to remove a status effect on him. And yeah, I think this is the time to do it. I don't see him scheming out 6. So we'll ready up. And then we're going to drop to a hand size of 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We deck out. The counter card. And because we decked out, response on Soul World after your deck runs out of cards. Place 1 soul counter on here. And then in Alter Ego, we can exhaust that, remove 1 soul counter, and then heal all damage on our identity. So we'll be back at full health. And we'll have a fresh deck, and then we can have at the, if you will. Alright, and then our 6th card will be Karmic Blast. Alright, we got Sorcerer Supreme and Clarity of Purpose. That's nice. Nice to see. Alright. Threat goes up by 1, so this is on 6. Thanos is going to scheme. Scheming for 2. 5. Sheesh. Almost. So this is at 11 out of... Oh yeah, it's at 16. 11 out of 16. And then... responding to the Time Stone, discard the top 4 cards of your deck, and then place 1 threat on each main scheme for each different one. So that's an event. That's an upgrade. That's an upgrade. That's an upgrade. So only 2 goes on. So it's on 13. Yeah, right? Yeah. Nice. And this is gone, and now we reshuffle the Infinity Stone deck, and we start over. So we get an encounter card, so we have 2. So revealing the first one, Avatar of Death, he schemes. So much for that. Scheming for 2, 3, 4. So this is gone. Alright, so balance the scales. Each player shuffles their discard pile into their deck, and then each player removes half of their deck rounded down from the game. Six, 7, 8. All right, so we got. Okay. So we lose 21. So 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Alright. That's my deck. And these are the cards that I lost. So Thanos just snapped. And then balance the scales. When this stage is complete, players lose the game. So we're in the end game now. And then my other encounter card is Dark Designs. Place 1 pursuit counter, pursued by the past. Then if it has any counters on it, the villain will scheme, so he's going to scheme again. Actually, so a stone should come into play. And then scheming again. Place 1 pursuit counter, pursued by the past after this activation. This goes to 3. He schemes for 2, so 2 goes on the main. And then the Time Stone activates, and then we discard the top 4 of our cards. So, event, resource, Upgrade. Upgrade. So 1, 2, 3. So this is at 5. 6 threat, and we lose. Okay, well, that's that happened. All right, well, at least I have my. At least I got Captain America, Sorcerer Supreme. All right, so player's turn. We'll go ahead, exhaust Soul World. We'll go up to full health. We're gonna go ahead and do a spiritual meditation. I can only play if I am a mystic, and I am. I get to draw 2 cards and then discard 1 card from my hand. I'm gonna flip to hero. I'm going to. We're gonna go 2. Get out the Sorcerer Supreme. We're gonna thwart 1 off the main. Get it down to 4. We're gonna Battle Mage. We'll be able to ready up. So we get +1 to our stats. We're gonna play Heroic Intuition to put Clarity of Purpose into play. We're gonna thwart for 2 off of the main. And we are going to ready up. So we'll drop to a hand size of 6. So we get Skilled Investigator. Nice, we still have the Under Surveillance. And we have Mystic Senses. Nice, we see that we have our Shawarma. So we got, that's 4, and then we got a shield spell still. That's good. That's good. We got that. So I mean, the snap hasn't really. We got some cool cards still left after the snap. And we have a Karmic Blast. Okay. I'm not feeling as sad as I did when that happened. 1 threat goes onto the main. This goes up to 3. Thanos is going to attack with a boost. I'm going to go ahead and defend that. So he's attacking for 3. And then if damage from this attack defeats an ally, put the top card. So it won't. So I'm only going to take 1 damage off of that. So we don't have to worry about that effect. Force Response will reveal another stone. It's the Mind Stone. And then we'll get an encounter card, which will be a Super Giant. It has Quick Strike. We'll go ahead and have Pip block that. And then we won't take any damage on that. After Supergiant attacks and damages a character, that character's stunned. So he wasn't stunned, he took the stun off that. Nice. Okay, so now we are on player turn. Let's do... We lose this. These are also exhausted. I feel like we gotta get rid of her. Let's battle mage. Let's play the Sharma. Let's do a Karmic Blast on Super Giant. Deal 4 damage to an enemy, then discard up to 4 cards. We'll do 1. That's our make. Oh, we still got to make the call in our deck. That's cool. Good to know. So we did 4, then this. That's 5. So we defeat Super Giant. And then we're going to... We're going to Battle Mage. Remove 2 threat off of Sanctuary. And then we're going to Ready Up. And then we're going to deal 1 damage to ourselves. Take us down to 9. And then we're going to play Mystic Senses to get our Surveillance back on the table. So threshold's now 16. We'll hold it, and then we can thwart 1 off of this. And then we're going to Ready Up. And we'll drop to a hand size of 6. 2, 3, 4, 6. Alright, so we still got some of our good Mystic cards. So we're probably going to have Pip take the block. And then we'll Quantum Magic a card back. So we'll probably be getting a reset soon. Yeah. Which is nice. Okay. Villain's turn. 1 threat goes on to 4. Thanos attacks. Warlock defends. It's going to be 3. And then give Thanos a tough card. He already has 1. So I'm going to take 1 damage. And then Mind Stone activates. I'm confused. And then we get the encounter card. The Mad Titan. When revealed, put the top card of the Infinity Stone deck into play. So the Power Stone's coming in. And that's it for that. Alright, so when that activates, I'm going to take 3 damage, or I'm going to get stunned. So, alright, we are going to... We're going to have Pip take off his tough. Well, he's not taking damage, so I can take the tough off. So Pip takes 1 consequential damage. What do I want to bring back? Alright, so I'm going to Battle Mage. And I'm going to heal 1 from an ally, so I'm going to heal Pip. Doesn't really matter. And then I'm going to Ready up. And then I'm gonna Quantum Magic. Actually, I'll Clarity of Purpose to do the Quantum Magic. And then I'm gonna bring in Skilled Invest. Nope, I'm gonna bring in the Shawarma. And then I'm going to play the Shawarma, and then I'm going to put Quasar into play. And then when he comes into play, I remove one threat from each scheme. This goes down to 3. This gets removed. And then Sanctuary. Each player may spend up to 3 physical resources from their hand to deal 2 damage to Thanos. I'm going to choose not to do that. And then we'll have... Hey, Ray, what's going on? We'll have Quasar attack 2 on Thanos. That takes him down to 14. And then he'll take 1 for consequential. And then what we got here? We're gonna have a reset. Let's do. Yeah, it's not even gonna matter. Let's magic attack. So I'm gonna line and wait. Play the magic attack, and then choose enemy. We choose Thanos. We're going to discard up to 4 cards. We only have 3. So now our deck resets. And we get that on here. We're going to get in a counter card. So we'll deal 3 damage to him. So he's down to 11. I got a very thin deck right now. Thanos already snapped. We're gonna hold on to the shield spell. I'm gonna get stunned, so I might as well get my hits in now. So I'm going to take 2 encounter cards. I do not want to deal with him thwarting a lot. So I'm going to hit him for 1, bring him down to an even 10. Oh, so so these ones are basically, they go into my binder. Because I have it all organized where I have like 1 copy of each card in like aspect, number, order. So then when I'm taking cards out, I know where it goes right away. We're gonna read it. So then we're gonna hold on to Shield Spell, which I'm so glad we got that after losing half our deck. Karmic Blast, Triskelion, Heroic Intuition, and we got Make the Call still. So honestly, our deck really isn't that bad. We lost our summoning spell, so I won't be probably playing Captain America anytime soon. Again. He's only there for when it's free. Because I'm cheap. Alright, 1 threat goes on to the main. Thanos is going to attack. I'm just gonna take the hit because I plan on recovering next turn anyways. So he's attacking for 3, and then discard an ally or support you control. That is obnoxious. Guess I'll get rid of Pip. He'll be a cheap make a call. And then... So he just hits me for 3. So I go down to 4. And then we activate the Power Stone. I become stunned. So I can't attack, which is completely fine. And then we get a encounter card. Revealing the first one, I am inevitable. Give Thanos a face down boost card. And then tribute, deal the player who defeats the scheme face down encounter card. And we can't touch the main. Well, that's noxious. Okay. I guess I'm not flipping down. Um... Let's do... Make the call, Triskelion. We'll put in... Heroic Intuition. And then... We're going to exhaust to get rid of our confusion. And then we'll use Karmic Blast to Battle Mage. And we'll be able to ready up. And then we'll thwart 2 off a tribute. Get rid of that. That gives me another face down counter card. And then thwart 1 off of here, put it to 3. And we're gonna ready up. Throw Captain America away. And we'll get Quantum Magic. Astonishing, which doesn't help right now, for 5. Sharma helps. 3, 4, 5, 6. Line weight. Ooh, maybe we can get Captain America. Okay. We're gonna get 1 threat onto the main that goes up to 4. Thanos is going to attack. He gets 2 boost cards. I am going to... I'm just gonna take it. So he's attacking for 3, and then 4, 5, 6. We'll go ahead and use our shield spell. So we have to discard 6 cards to prevent that damage. So we're discarding Energy Shield 3, 4, 5, 6. We're going to reveal a stone. It's the Space Stone. And then we get another encounter card. And then this gets acceleration. Revealing the first Ebony Maw, Villainous. Alright, so he doesn't have a reveal effect. And nowhere is safe. When revealed, place one pursuit counter on pursued by the past. Then if it has any counters on it, discard an upgrade. This actually goes to 4. So now our Nemesis is coming out. So we won't have to worry about discarding that. Now everything is ruined. So the Magus comes out. He has Quick Strike. He hits me for 2. Universal Truth, Church of Truth. And then we got cards being added. Well, I'm kind of glad that got added after the deck got reset. Then with the Universal Truth, this has after a player resets their deck, exhaust that player identity and stun them. It comes in with 2 threat per player. Magus has toughness. He has 5 health. Ebony Maw has 6 health. Yeah, perfect. Okay, that ends the player's turn. Or the villain's turn, I should say. Well, so that happened. Need to do stuff. Alright, well, the good news is that I can thwart 2 off of this. So get rid of that. Who's in the discard pile that should help? Probably get Pip out. It's probably like the best thing to get out right now. Yeah, oh, I do have Quantum Magic too. What would be the best card to get right now? Karmic Blast, probably. I don't think I have enough to play it. Might, actually. Lion Weight, Quantum Magic. Let's grab our... Karmic Blast. Oh, but I'm stunned. Maybe that's not a good card to grab. Let's grab Spiritual Meditation instead. We're going to play that. We're going to draw 2. Oh, Wolverine. I got to discard 1. Actually... we're going to play Shawarma, we're going to use, and then we'll use Clarity of Purpose to deal ourselves 1 damage to put in Wolverine. And then Wolverine will attack for 3 on the Magus. He's got piercing, so he takes 3. And Quasar will finish him off. Wolverine takes 2 consequential also. I'm going to Battle Mage Cosmic Ward. No. I'm going to hold on to those. I am going to flip down. And then I'm going to exhaust Soul World, remove 1 counter, put myself back up to full health. And then I'm going to use Cosmic Ward to get rid of my stun. I'm going to hold on to make the call, and I'm going to ready up. And we're drawing up to hand size of 6. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm getting a counter card for ducking out. I get to add another charge counter onto Soul World. Then we'll shuffle up our deck again. I'm very scared about the threat that's about to happen on this, but I had to heal. So, and now my make the calls worthless. Alright, 2 threat goes on. This goes to 6. Thanos is going to scheme for 2, 3, 4. So this goes to 9. And then Space Stone activates, discard cards from the top of the encounter deck until you get a minion. And we'll discard until we get a minion. Alright, Zeal of Truth comes out. Threat cannot be removed from Universal Church. Alright, which is not in there, so that doesn't matter. Ebony Moss schemes for 1. And then this gets put into play. So 1 goes on, this goes to 10. So 10 out of 16. And then 1, 2 schemes for 1 each. That goes up to 12 out of 16. And then we get dealt in a counter card. And our first card is Sinister Strike. Place 1 pursuit counter on Pursued by the Past. And then if there's any counters on it, this card gains Surge. That's nice. And then we get Deviant Syndrome. Insight 1. That goes to 13. And then give Thanos a tough status card. Good thing we can, because it would have put 2 on there. And then Master of the Stones. Now he gets +1/+1, and then 2 stones are going to come into play. Okay. I gotta run to the restroom real quick before I start my turn. I'll be right back. Alright, back. Alright. So we got a whole bunch of minions. So Wolverine heals 1. Start my turn. Alright, let's do... We got so many things we need to do. Alright, we're gonna thwart 1 off the main. Take it down to 2. And then we're gonna battle mage to remove 2 off of here, which will now allow us to ready back up. And then we'll go ahead and thwart 1 more off of that. Actually, no, maybe we don't throw it yet. We got it down to 10 out of 6. We need to get rid of Ebony Maw. Wolverine can attack and get rid of his tough, which I kind of want to do. So I'm actually... He's going to be attacking for 2 too. That's a lot of necessary damage. Hit him for 2. He'll be defeated. Wolverine finishes him off. Well, actually, no, he doesn't. Wolverine hits him for 3. So then his damage goes to 3. So he's at 5. Warlock finishes him off for 1. So we got the minion with the villainous gone. Bizarre's gone. Actually, we can... We can Clarity of Purpose, do a damage. We'll do a magic attack. We choose the Zealot of Truth. Discard up to 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Get rid of him. So now we only got 1 left on the table. Which we can easily just use energy, karmic blast, deal 4 damage, and then we'll just discard up to 4 cards. I don't know if I'm supposed to, if I have to discard up, but I need to do I don't need the additional damage, so I think I can just not do that because I don't need the additional damage. I don't know if I have to, though. That's the thing. I'm just going to grim it and just do it for the heck of it. So we do 5 damage, I guess. Alright, so we clear the table up. Cat broke something. Yeah. Alright, well, that's our turn. We're going to hold on to that. And then we're going to draw into protective training, we give that to Wolverine. And we got a shield spell. And a cosmic ward. And quantum magic. That's a pretty good hand. Nice. So now I'll be able to put training on Wolverine, give him more health. We'll have a shield spell to block in case it gets ridiculous, which it's going to. So I'm probably going to do that. And then I can quantum magic something, get something back. Nice. Alright. Alright, so 2 threat goes on out of 16. Thanos attacks. He's attacking for 4 and a boost. We'll let it go through. So that's going to be 4. And then boost, discard the top card of the Infinity Stone deck and apply its boost icons. So he's attacking for 4, 5. So we lose 5. Oh, and I also... Actually, no. That was wrong. So, Force Interrupt. This would have came into play first. And then this would have got flipped up. So it would have been this. So he would have attacked me for... So maybe I'm not going to be doing that. Hold on. I was at 10. So... He is attacking me for 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 damage. Which I'll go ahead and just shield spell that. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's actually all my cards. And that means I get another encounter card. This gets discarded. And then this gets discarded. And then that heals him for 3. And then he gets a face down boost card. And then I get my encounter card drawn to me, so I'm getting 3 encounter cards. First one is I'm inevitable, give him a face down boost card. Second one is attach to Thanos, smash to the stones. And then Avatar Death, Thanos attacks you, and then that attack gains overkill and piercing. Okay, so this might kill me. Actually, I probably just gonna have Wolverine. Oh no, he's gonna have overkill, so it doesn't even matter. I guess I defend and see if these 3 boost cards kill me or not. Alright, so he's attacking for 4, 5, 6. This is not attacking an ally, so we're good on that. So 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 9 and 7 damage. So yeah, I'm at 3. And I gotta reshuffle the stone deck. Oh crap. Ah, I messed up. Hold on. So I should have had this shuffled up first. Alright, so before he would have done that attack, this would have got revealed. And then I take my 7 damage. So that's done. This gets discarded. He goes back to being a 1 modifier from the gauntlet. And then he heals 3, so he goes back to his health of well, he actually just goes up to 16, but so he goes up to 16. And then he gets another face down boost card. And then this is done. And that's my turn. Alright. Wolverine will heal for 1. I got threat problems. Clarity of purpose. To put protective training on Wolverine. This increases his health by 3. So he has a total of 7. We'll just have him hit him for 3, so we'll drop him down to 13. And it also gets rid of his tough. We're going to Cosmic Ward. We're going to use Quantum Magic. We're going to grab our shield spell back. I can't flip down because he'll definitely scheme out. We'll use the Karmic Blast to Battle Mage and ready myself up. And then we'll remove... Yeah, let's keep that on here. We'll remove 2 off the main. And then Wolverine should have took 3 damage on that, so he's got 5 out of 7 right now. We'll hold on to the Make the Call. We'll keep our shield spell because we're going to need it. I can't flip down, unfortunately. So we'll see if I can survive this next turn. Because if I flip down, I'm losing. Because he's got a boost card. So let's see what happens. So we're going to hold on to these 2. And then we're going to drop to 6. So we're going to draw into a energy. We're going to draw into Astonishing X-Men. We're going to draw into a Shawarma. And a Karmic Blast. Alright. 2 threat on the main. Thanos is going to attack. We're just going to let that play out. So he's attacking for 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We definitely will use a shield spell and discard 7 cards. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Feel another stone. It's going to be reality. Then we get a encounter card. It's not an attack. Revealing it to be Super Giant Quick Strike. We will defend that, so we won't get hit by that. And it's player's turn. We are going to go ahead and Battle Mage. We'll throw away Astonishing X-Men. Well, first he heals 1, which will drop him down to 4. And then Battle Maging the Astonishing X-Men, because it's protection aspect, I can heal 1 off of him, bring him to 3. Then I can ready up. Um, we're gonna make the call. We're gonna play 3. We're gonna bring in. Yeah, I guess we're gonna do that. We're gonna bring in Pip. Comes into play with tough. Um, we're gonna Karmic Blast. Super Giants deal 4 damage, and then we'll discard a card, and then that will kill them. We are going to Fort 2 off the main. Actually, what was this out at? Yeah, he healed for 1. I didn't even. Who did I attack? I didn't attack him. Oh no, I attacked Danos. So he should have took. He should have went back to 5. Because he would have hit 3. Yeah, he goes back to 5. Alright. And then we're going to ready up. So we have a blocker. And we're decking out. Get another charge on the Soul World. Get another counter card. Or all my, I feel like all my Thor cards, I think all my Cosmic Awarenesses are Thanos snapped. Nope, I have 1. Okay, we're gonna have to play that. Alright, so 2 goes on. Thanos is going to attack. We'll have Pip block it, so he's attacking for 3, 4, 5. That takes up the tough. Discard an ally, upgrade, or support you control. I guess I'm going to discard my Clarity of Purpose. Get another encounter card. First one is Sinister Strike. Place 1 pursuit on pursuit by the past. Then if there's any counters on it, the villain attacks you. Joy. Attacking for 3. A safe play would be having Wolverine just take the block. Yeah, I don't know. Yes, we will. So 3, and then discard an ally or support you control. So I lost everybody. Well, actually, yeah, I would have died. Yeah, so I lose everybody. All right. Good stuff. And then we get Cosmic Inquisition, Insight 2. This goes up to 14. If the Universal Church side scheme is in play, discard the top 10 cards of your deck. Otherwise, search the encounter deck and discard pile and set aside area for Universal Church. and reveal it. Shuffle the encounter deck. Also, he attacked me again, so this gets revealed. This comes into play with encounter. 2 threat. There we are. We'll put in Skill Investigator. We'll thwart 2 off of this. We defeated a side scheme, so we get to draw a card. We draw into a Spiritual Meditation. We're going to go ahead and play that. We have to draw 2, and then we have to discard a card. We're not attacking, so Karmic Blast really doesn't help me. So, yeah, we'll just discard that one, I guess. We are going to we're gonna Battle Mage, give +1 to our stats. So I have a 3 thwart right now, and I can ready up. We're going to go ahead and thwart 3 off of there, take it down to 11. Just got to remove as much threat as I possibly can right now. We're going to play Cosmic Awareness. We're going to remove 3 threat off of here. And we're going to 8. And then we're going to discard up to 4 cards, which we're going to. That sucks. That sucks too. That sucks. Helps. So we put that down to 6. The last thing I need right now is we're going to use the magic attack. We're going to put in lie in wait. We're going to flip down. And we're going to remove that. We're going to exhaust. We're going to go to full health. We're going to ready up. Then we're going to drop to hand size 6, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we have 2 more cards, and then we reset. I had to make my moment. Now is the moment to flip down. I don't see him thwarting. We'll see if he thwarts 6. Or more than that, right? So villain's turn starts. He gets 1. Or no, he gets 2. So this goes up to 8. He's going to scheme for 2. And then discard an ally or upgrade you control. You can have the Skill Investigator. I'm done with it. Alright, so not too bad. He only schemed for 2. So this goes up to 10 out of 16 right now. This activates. I become stunned, which is perfect because I'm an alter ego. I'll be able to remove that before I flip over again. He decked out. So acceleration goes on. So now it's at 2. Now it's getting scary. I need to start pumping out damage on him. I haven't even flipped him to his next stage yet. Then the encounter card is Super Giant. It has Quick Strike, but won't activate. And we're good. Oh, yeah, that's a hero's fence, so I can't do that, so that sucks. Alright, so that's end of phase. Take that off. And then I'm going to throw the Captain America away. To get rid of that. Flip the hero. I'm going to make the call. I'm going to go Shorma, Energy, Astonishing X-Men, to actually, I want to bring him in. No, let's actually, hold on. Let's go 3, 4, 5. No, we'll go 3, 4, and we will bring back Wolverine. Then Wolverine will attack them for 3. And then we'll go Karmic Blast, deal 4, and then discard 1 to finish that off. He takes 2 consequential damage. Warlock's going to thwart for 2 off of here. So that goes down to 8. We're going to ready up. Then we're going to draw 1. We're going to deck out. We'll get a counter card. One, 2, 3, 5, 6. 2 goes on here, so that's going up to 10. Oh, no, 3 goes on there now. This goes up to 11. Thanos is going to attack. We are going to... I guess we'll block it for 2, I guess. See what happens. So he's attacking for 3. And after this activation, put a pursuit on pursued by the pest. That's creeping up now. That's on 3. We'll reveal another stone, time stone, and then we get dealt another encounter card. So our first encounter card is Dark Designs. Terrible. That's it. We lost. Oh wait, no we don't. Place one pursuit card pursued by the pass, which is, and then this clears because it's gonna look for my Nemesis and put him into play. So that means the Magnus comes out with Quick Strike, which he'll hit me. So he'll drop me down to 9. He also has Tough. And then, because there's no counters on here, he won't scheme. So that's been fulfilled. So that means that Time Stone won't activate, luckily. And then we reveal the other encounter card. Sinister Strike, place one pursuit counter, pursuit by fast. If there's one on there, the villain will attack. That sucks. And that. So he's attacking for 3, and then 4, 5. 3, 4, 5, 6. So 6 damage. Dropping me down to 3. And then Time Stone activates. Discard the top 4 cards of your deck. Place 1 threat. Now this probably beats me right here. So we get a player side scheme. So that's 1 right there. An event, that's 2. Support, that's 3. So it's at 14. We got another event that saved us. So we're good. So only 1, 2, 3. 3 goes on. So this goes up to 14. It's now 14 out of 16. This is done. It's player turn. I'm going to Spiritual Meditate, draw 2 cards. Cosmic Awareness, Mystic Senses. That's good, actually. Yeah, we'll discard that. So, Wolverine heals 1. Wolverine's going to attack, put 3 on him. This takes away his top. He takes 2 consequential damage. So he's at 3 damage. We're going to energy. We're going to do Mystic Senses. We're going to Battle Mage. Remove 2 threat off of here, which will drop it down to 12. I get to draw 1 card because I Battle Maged, so I draw into Captain America. I get to ready up. We need to thwart down quickly. So Captain America is going to be used to put in Clarity of Purpose. And then we're going to use Clarity of Purpose to deal ourselves 1 damage, to generate 1 wild resource, to use Karmic Blast, to use Cosmic Awareness. We're going to move 3 threat. So that'll take it down to 9. And then we're going to discard the 4 cards. Shitty. So we only remove 2. Because so 2 comes off. And then we'll thwart 2. That's 5. Yeah, we're flipping down. You gotta do it. Flip down. Exhaust All World. Take that off. We'll go back up to full health. And we'll see if we survive this next activation. I wish I could take out him, but don't have it right now. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And we're getting another encounter card for decking out. But we get another soul charge. This is intense. I'm sweating bullets right now. Holy crap. Alright, let's go. So 3 threat goes on. This goes up to 8. Thanos is going to scheme for 2, 3. So 8, 9, 10, 11. So that goes up to 11. He thwarts for 2. That goes up to 13. We forgot to reveal this. So he gets Mind Stone. And then we got our encounter card. Counter card is Corvus Glaive, Retaliate, and Toughness. And then we get Cosmic Inquisition, Insight 2. So 13 plus 2, that's 15. Wow. Can you be any closer for this to pop? So when revealed, if Universal Church is in play, which it's not, we search and then we put in play, basically, and reveal it. So that means that's probably, nope. So it actually is in the encounter deck. Okay. So it's our turn. We're going to flip. We'll go ahead and put in our Skilled Investigator. We'll go ahead and have Adam Warlock thwart the 2 off of that. Clear that. This will allow us to exhaust Skilled Investigator to draw a card into a Karmic Blast. Oh yeah, Wolverine also heals 1. We're going to Clarity of Purpose, deal 1 damage to ourselves to put Protective Training onto Wolverine. So now his health is 7. He's also not exhausted. So let's also do... I'm going to Battle Mage, use Combat Training, deal 2 damage to the Magus. So I get to draw 1 card from Mystic Senses into Spiritual Meditation, and then I get to ready up. Wish I could have put that in play, so I could have added that, but I'll settle for taking out a minion. Spiritual Meditation will draw 2 cards. So we draw 2. Wolverine will attack. Gets rid of that. That puts 3 damage. He takes 2 damage. We are going to... if I do that, it goes down. We lose, actually. We're gonna quantum magic. Grab spiritual meditation. We're gonna play that again. We're gonna draw 2 into resources. I have to discard 1 card. I guess I'll discard this. We're gonna do make the call energy to put tip into play. Comes in with tough. We're going to thwart 2 to bring that down to 13. And then we're going to have Pip take 1 off to bring it down to 12. Because I would have lost if I didn't do that. It would have schemed out. So he's going to lose his tough. But we'll hold on to Shorma. We'll hold on to the magic attack, and I'm gonna get confused. So we'll just go from there. All right, so we're gonna draw up to a hand size of 6. So Karmic Blast, Captain America, Triskelion. Cosmic Awareness, we need that. Okay, villain's turn. This goes up by 3, so this goes up to 15. 1 more threat, we lose. Thanos attacks. We'll take the hit. We're going to take the hit. So he's attacking for 3, and then discard the top card of the Face Stone deck, apply its boost icons. So he's attacking me for 5. And then that deck's out, so I lose 5. And we shuffle up the stones again. And then this activates, I become confused. And then Corvus Glaive is going to attack. I will take the hit, so I'd be 2 damage. Oh, and actually, he should have went to 5 because he had Retaliate. Forgot about that. So I get hit for 2. That drops me down to 3. We get the encounter card, which is Security Breach. Alright, this comes in with Hinder 2, so it comes in with 4. And then each player places 1 random card from their hand face down. And now the villain has that's what they need, more power. Okay, well, that is the end of the villain's turn. Wolverine heals 1. I'm confused. So I'm going to thwart to get rid of that. And then I am going to Battle Mage to give myself +1 to everything. Actually, I still have +1 from that too, so Alright. So I get the right, that's my ready up. I also draw one card from Mystic Senses into Astonishing X-Men. That doesn't do anything for me. But we can Karmic Blast, Astonishing X-Men, play Cosmic Awareness, remove 3 threat, and then we're gonna do the full 4 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we only get to remove 2, so we're only gonna be removing 5 threat off. And then we decked out. So we get yet another encounter card. And we get another Soul Stone counter. Or Soul counter, I should say. We'll have Pip take him out. I got a fresh deck. I might as well blast this guy. Clarity of Purpose. Magic Attack. I choose Thanos. Go on the full 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we do 5 damage to him. Drop him down to 8. Pip's going to be taking the block. We'll hold on to Sharma. Yeah. Alright. Nah, screw it. Wolverine hits him for 3. Plus him to 6. Alright. We're ready up. Holding on to this. Drawing up to 6. 2, 3. Oh, we got a shield spell. 5, 6, and a Cosmic Awareness. That's amazing. Maybe this won't be a bad turn. Probably gonna play into the shield block. So 3. Yeah, 2, 3. So 3 threat goes on. So that's 13. Thanos is going to attack. We'll let Pip block that. So he's attacking for 3, 4, 5, 6. Pip's been defeated. We reveal the stone. And then we get another encounter card. Ebony Maw comes in with Villainous. And then, you know, we're going to use Line and Wait. And we'll deal 3 damage to him. And then we get Nowhere Safe. Place 1 pursuit counter, pursued by the past. If it has any counters on it, discard and upgrade you control. And once again, we lose our skilled investigator, unfortunately. Okay, so we survived that. Beautiful. We lose our modifiers. This goes back down to only having 2 thwart. Wolverine heals 1, so he's at 5 out of 7. Ebony Maw is almost dead. We're going to play Shawarma. And we're going to put in Quasar. So when he enters play, we remove 1 threat off it of each. So that goes down to 12. This goes down to 3. Spiritual Meditation, we draw 2. Then we'll discard 1. Discard the Karmic Blast. Clarity of Purpose, deal myself 1 damage. And I'm going to play Quantum Magic to grab Spiritual Meditation again. I'm going to play it, draw 2. Then I have to discard 1. I'm going to thwart 2 off of here. I'm going to Battle Mage to heal 1 off of Wolverine. And then I exhaust this to ready back up. I get to draw 1 card from that. I deck out. So I get a counter card again. Wolverine takes out Ebony Maw. Takes 2 consequential damage, so he's 6 damage out of 7. We're going to thwart 2 off of here. Goes to 8. Actually, maybe we do... I lied. We'll keep it at 10 for now. We'll thwart 2 off of here. Then he'll finish it off. So then this gets victoried. And then this comes back to my hand, and that's the Triskelion. We do... Cosmic Awareness. Actually, we don't do that. We do Triskelion, we do Captain America to play Cosmic Awareness. We'll remove 3 off of here, and then we'll discard 4 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4. So again, we're only it's 3, 4, 5. Yeah, so we only remove 5 off of that. Still got a shield spell, so we can take a hit if we need to. I don't want to flip down yet until I know everything's good. It's gonna be a risky move because if he gets another ability where he can attack, I mean, I have enough cards to have a shield spell work. Maybe, probably not. We'll see. I'll hold down to 2. Yeah, let's ready up. I'm just gonna do it. So we got 2, and then 3, 4, 5, 6, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we'll have enough cards to shield spell it. Yeah. All right. So 3 goes on. This goes up to 8. Thanos attacks. He's attacking for 3 and a boost card. We'll take it. So 3 and then 4. So we're gonna shield spell that because we didn't declare. So shield spell. 1, 2, 3, 4. This activates, he heals 3. And then he gets a boost card, which is unfortunate because. Just because. And then we get an encounter card. First one revealed is Sinister Strike. That's what I was afraid of. So that goes on. If there's any counters on it, he attacked, or he's going to attack again. Actually, that actually works out to my advantage, actually, because now it's going to be a boost. We're going to have Kazar defend it, attacking for 3, 4, 5, and then discard the top card of the Infinity Stone, apply the boost icons onto that. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 7 damage. Kazar took the hit. That actually worked out nicely. So that's gone. This goes into here. Next encounter card is Master of the Stones. Okay. Player turn. Wolverine heals 1. We're going to thwart 2. Bring that down to 6. We're going to Battle Mage. We'll use our Lion Weight to throw 2 damage onto him. That drops him down to 6. I get to draw 1 card from Mystic Senses into Combat Training, which is actually a backward grab. And then I get to exhaust this to ready up. We're going to thwart 2 off of this. We're going to bring it down to 4. Cards that I got in here. Not enough to make it worth it. We could Quantum Magic. If anything, I think I should Quantum Magic and grab the Cosmic Awareness for my flip down. Or I grab Make the Call. I could just hit 3 on him with Wolverine. He'll get defeated. No, I don't want to lose his thing, though. Let's use energy. Let's put our combat training on. Quantum Magic. And then I'd rather have this card ready to go if I need it. Or maybe I grab. Yeah, yeah, I want the shield. So I'm gonna probably need it. Alright. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna grab the shield. We'll flip down. We'll exhaust this. Do that. Go back up to full health. We're going to hold on the shield spell on Shorma. And then 2, 3, 4. Get another encounter card. Shuffle up the encounter deck. Four, 5, 6. Hey, we got Quantum Magic back. Alright, so 3 threat goes on. This goes up to 7. Thanos is going to scheme, force interrupt. We reveal stone. And then after this activation, this gets discarded. So he's scheming for 3. And then if damage, which it's not, so we can bypass that. So he puts 3 on here. So 7, 8, 9, 10. This goes up to 10. And then this activates, discard the top 4 of your cards. And then place 1 threat for each different card. So that's an upgrade, that's an ally, an upgrade, and an ally. So only 2. So this goes up to 12. Should have grabbed the Cosmic Awareness. This is gone. This gets discarded. He goes back down to 1/1. And then we get the encounter card. We reveal the encounter card, Black Dwarf. And then Insight 1, this goes up to 13. Give Thanos a tough card. Which is good that we are keeping the tough off, because this would give him 2 extra threat if it wasn't like that. Alright, so it's my turn. Wolverine heals 1. Let's do a Spiritual Meditation. We'll draw 2 cards. We'll discard this one. So now we got our Cosmic Awareness. We're going to flip to hero. We're going to go ahead and thwart 2, bring that to 11. Color. And then we're going to Battle Mage. So we get to draw a card into a magic attack. And then we get to ready up. We get +1 to everything on our stats. Cosmic Aware, or Clarity of Purpose, Quantum Magic. I'm going to bring back Spiritual Meditation again. I'm going to play that. Draw 2. Wolverine. It's going to hit him for 3. That drops him to 3. Wolverine takes 2 consequential damage. I'm going to do this for a Karmic Blast onto him. So 4, 5. So I have one card left in here. We'll have Warlock finish him. Because even if he gets the card that makes you advance, it'll have 4 counters on it. So we're going to hold on to these 4. And then 5, we get an encounter card. So 6. And then we ready him up, we ready him up, we ready that up. 3 threat goes on here. That goes up to 14. He's going to attack. We are... Yeah, we can defend it. We could defend it. We actually could also take the hit, also. Because we do have another soul charge on there, but... Yeah, let's just take the hit. See what it is. So it's going to be 3, and then 4, 5, 6. So he hits me for 6. That brings me down to 5. Actually, no. Brings me down to 5 because I know I clarity purpose. Forgot about that. So that's 5 damage, and then we reveal a stone, and then we get another encounter card, and then we see what happens. We get Deviant Syndrome, Insight 1. This goes to 15. Thanos gets a tough if we couldn't, that we would lose. So again, it's good that we're keeping the toughs off of that. And then Mad Titan. When reveal, put the top card of the Infinity Stone deck into play. So now 2 stones are going to be activating. So this one is going to discard an ally or upgrade or support I control. And the other one's going to stun me. Now we lose all of our modifiers, so we go back to only having 2 of each. And then Wolverine heals 1. Well, I might as well. I don't want Wolverine to die yet. Cosmic Awareness is probably a good idea. Well, I guess I could do that and then get him back. So he's at 5, 6, 7. Yeah, he goes after that. Cosmic Awareness. We have a fresh deck, so we should probably play that card first. Let's throw 2 off of here. That goes down to 13. Clarity. Magic attack. Takes me down to 4. Cosmic Awareness. Removing 3, and then... Oh. Hey! Remove 6. How good is that? So that's done. Now the decision to Battle Mage will give me another card. I want the ready up though. If anything, this I'm gonna use that. So I'll Battle Mage that just so I can ready up. And then I get to draw a card into a card that doesn't even help. So we'll go ahead and thwart 2 off of here. And then we'll flip down. Exhaust, Soul World. We'll go back to full health. Then we're going to ready up. So that's going to be 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright, so 3 threat goes on. He's going to scheme for 3. Oh, wrong card. Scheming for 3. Then after his activation, plays Pursuit card on the past, so that goes to 4. And then the Magus comes out. She's not. Luckily, I flip down so I don't get hit with the Quick Strike. Comes in with Toughness. I think that's gonna hurt me. So then he schemed only for 2. So 8, 9, 10. So 10 goes on. We'll discard this. And then I get stunned. And then he schemes for 2. That goes to 12. You get the encounter card. Oh, wait, no, we just did the encounter card, didn't we? No, because of the dagger sign. This is the encounter card. So they get the Zeal of Truth out. Alright. Wolverine heals 1. We're gonna discard that to get rid of this. And then we'll flip. Now we gotta worry about threat. I don't care. Let's just do it. 3. We're gonna him for 3. So now he goes. He comes back in with Toughness. Search the encounter deck. Discard pile for his helmets. Now he has Retaliate. And he has 23 health. Mm-hmm. We gotta do, what do we gotta do? We gotta do physical and a mental. We'll attack him to knock off the tough. He hits me with retaliate. And then we'll do that. Get rid of the helmet. And then we're gonna battle mage. And we're going to throw 2 damage on him. Brings him down to 11 or 21. And then I get to draw a card from Mystic Census into Spiritual Meditation. And then I get to ready back up. And then I'm going to play Spiritual Meditation and draw 2 cards into a Karmic Blast and that. And then, how many cards do I have in here? I got 3. I'm gonna attack for 2. So it takes him to 19. I'm gonna ready up. And I'm gonna hold on to these 3 cards. I'm gonna drop the 3. Alright, so we got all 3 Karmic Blasts. So we get a counter card for decking out. We get a soul charge. This goes up to 15. Thanos attacks. We're going to take it. He's attacking for 4, 5, 6. So that takes me down to 4. Reveal Stone. Magus attacks. We'll defend 2. Zealot attacks. I'll take 2. And then we get counter card. First one is Tribute. And then Black Order. While Black Order minion is in play, threat cannot be removed from the side scheme. Luckily, it isn't. Okay, we survived. Wolverine heals 1. I'm going to Battle Mage to heal 1 off Wolverine. It's ready me back up. I get to draw a card into a Cosmic Awareness. I'm going to play 2 to play a Karmic Blast, dealing 4 damage to Thanos. So 4. So that's 4, 5, 6, 7. So we get 7 damage on him. And then we're going to Karmic Blast again. 4. 4, 5, 6. So I'm down to 6. And unbelievable. I literally got him down to 1 health, but I'm not gonna win. That sucks. Wolverine hits him for 3. Bring him down to 3. Yeah, this is gone too. He takes 2 consequential damage. And then I would attack for 2. Literally 1 health. Damn. That was a long battle, too. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I deck out. Again, a counter card. Ready up. Yep, and then 3 threat goes on. And that's 18 out of 16. We lose because of threat. It's tough. Tough fight. But I probably wouldn't have lasted long as I did if I didn't have certain cards still in my deck after I lost half my cards. But I'll have to replay this one again next time. But all in all, I had fun. I think I did pretty good against it. The first one was kind of flop, but I came very close to doing it the second time. I mean, it doesn't get any closer than that. I literally needed just 1 damage. 1 lazy ally. 1 pip. I ran out of threshold. But Other than that, thanks for stopping by and checking this out. I want to give a shout out to Solo Marvel Champion. Thanks for stopping by and saying hey. Also, shout out to Ray Plays Games. These are both also big Marvel Champion content creators. Should definitely check them out. And also want to go ahead and give a shout out to the Winning Hand podcast. Looking forward to the MCDC event that's happening in October from October 24th to 26th. And other than that, I will see you all on the next time I play. Please, if you like the video, give a like, share it. Helps build up my channel. And yeah, on that, I will appreciate all feedback also too if you have wanted to drop a message in the comments. On that, have a good one, and I'll see you in the next one. See ya.